What up, YouTube? Carson Cruz here, and today we're going to see the first episode of a new series called Finding Kawhi. What this series does is it basically finds the cards that are most similar to Kawhi Leonard. We're going to have a budget squad series and a regular up to 100K squad series. The point of this is to find players that are like godlike, high MT price players, the ones that are hard as shit to pull, that 2K's odds are like 0.2%. Like, no one's getting those. But anyway, maybe in the future we'll do LeBron James. As you can see right now, I don't have that much MT to get LeBron. So we're doing Kawhi Leonard. We got all these budget players here. The 10 guys that 2K MT Central said were closest to it. Let's get it started with number 1, Darius Miles. We're going to be doing gameplays on each of these, so just going to show you some little bit of highlights of some of the moves that these got. Darius Miles is an amazing contact dunker. He's been out since the beginning of the year. One of the best budget cards in the game. I used it on my God Squad forever. He's going to run you anywhere between 5 and 10K MT. Next we have is Amethyst Antoine Walker. Amethyst Antoine Walker is not getting any love, and this is a power forward who has a 90-something 3-ball with 80-something ball control, so he can damn near speed boost. So when he makes his first couple shots happen or take over, he will be speed boosting, and he got some nasty moves. There's a token reward player here. A lot of YouTubers don't do these because it's all about buying, but this guy's an Amethyst. Pretty much everybody at this point of the year is on the Amethyst Togus level. He got a 99 mid-range. He's one of the best token reward players, underrated. He only has like a 75 or 83 ball, but he has an easy release to green, so you're going to be able to make shots with him. Yeah, great dribble moves, pretty good defender. A lot of these cards are kind of like Kawhi's Pink Diamond, for instance, is that sometimes their defensive rating is not that great, but it's based off of solely their steal and their block. If you look at their IQ rating, or whatever that was called, I can't remember, you will see that. Next is Luol Deng here, and Luol Deng, if you use this card, I would suggest using it with the Derrick Rose duo. I hate locking in someone, but when you're using budget players like this, you want to get the best out of them you can, and this Luol Deng gets crazy good. He'll have a 99 3-ball with your coach after teaming him with Derrick Rose in that dynamic duo and become a diamond. Next we got Ruby Elgin Baylor, and you know, shortly after this card was released, they dropped a Pink Diamond, so not a lot of people you see using this card. Can be picked up, I think I got this one for like 1500 MT, 1300 MT, but can be picked up pretty much any day of the week for, you know, 1500 to 2000 MT. You know, when the market crashes, you might even get a little bit lower. It's got a great mid-range, good ball handling, 86 plus on the dribbles, nice moves, and obviously he can dunk. Next is a card here, and I've got to have one or two Sapphires in here. This is Sapphire Kevin Durant, and the reason I put him in here is because he's got an amazing post fade for a Sapphire. He's got 86 ball control, which until we got the Diamond didn't even have that, and he's got 80s on all of his threes. So, like, this card can shoot on the move, he can dunk, and he's sick. This card looks bigger than the actual Pink Diamond version. I think this card, his rookie year, I think he might have been 6'11", and then he shrunk. I don't really know how that works, but that's 2K, they can tell you. But anyway, glitchy as hell dribble moves, and yeah, this card can match up with Pink Diamond Giannis and glitchiness. If you know, if you're running a budget squad, you don't got that MT to get Pink Diamond Giannis or even regular Giannis. Pick up this card, 2000 MT. When they dropped those rookie sensation packs, the whole damn market went to hell for rookie sensations, and yeah, well, you give stuff away for free. This card was one of the lower end ones, so there's a ton of them in there. But as you can see, just dude, off the dribble, this card is amazing. Like I said, he's got that glitchy behind the back dribble move. Bang. Next guy, Steven Jackson, another early drop. Came out with Danny Granger in the Pacers throwback collection. Actually, you can see I have some Diamond Jordan shoes on him. He also has a Diamond contract. He uses this card a lot, but it was because I had one with a Diamond shoe on it that I'd bought for like 5K, and then I found this one, Diamond shoe and contract, for 5K. Usually this card run you about 8 to 12K. All these cards are going to be under 10K MT most of the time in the auction house, but this card, mid-80s on all of his threes, 90 on mid-range, 86 ball control, really good dunker, comes with some decent finishing badges, but yeah, I mean, none of these cards are going to have Hall of Fame badges. How many ever spots they get? I think the Rubies get 9. You're just going to have to use the 5 they got and put your 4 other favorite ones on there, but yeah, this card I can tell you, I played some games with him, and tried to use him like I'd use Kawhi, and it's really good, man. And all these cards, too, are very versatile. One of the things not only 2KMT Central is similar to Kawhi filter, but I also took my favorites off of the list that I thought, could do some of the similar things to Kawhi. Very versatile. Play the 1 through 4 position. Have amazing dribble moves. Have a good post fade. Like, those are some of the things I think are important, as well as being able to play defense. So some of the guys you see with lower defensive ratings, it's because they're bigger guys, and they can, shut people down because of 2K. Our next up is Ruby Corey Maggette, and I don't know what this card can't do. I haven't gotten to play too many games with it yet, so I don't know, if he can go off on the scoring like Kawhi. But I do know that I played one game with him, and he wasn't featured. But he was able to play really good defense. I'm running most of these guys at the 2 or 3. Some will be ran at the 4, but I use Kawhi at those positions mainly. I play him at point guard, man, but I usually use Dr. J or Magic at point guard, honestly. But yeah, I love this Corey Maggette. He's really nice release, great post fade, as you can see. Here's a card that's been out since day 1 that no one ever uses. Just token reward Ruby, Jerome Kersey. I didn't know this card could do this, honestly.
Your gun up.
I mean, look, this card's a great rebounder. He is a big-ass, strong, power, small forward that has amazing contact dunk and really good defense. I think he's got like a 90-something defensive rating, so he's able to steal the ball. He's able to block shots. He's able to contest, something Kawhi does really well. But his size mainly and ability to dribble and just throw down from the top of the key, that's kind of why I picked him there. Next up, we got Reggie Lewis. This is TPG's absolute beast of a card for today. He's was in his lineups every day, but he's the Ruby Historic Collection from the Boston Celtics. And, I don't know how they rate some of these cards sometimes, but this card's like fucking amethyst or diamond. Plays like it, feels like it, everything. I think his 3-ball might be a little bit low, but with the coach and everything, you put a shoe on him, he gets up. I don't have a shoe, I have a mid-range shoe to make that 99, but great ball control. He's big for a guard, and that's, not all of the guys I picked were small forwards, power forward or 2, and a couple shooting guards, but yeah, this guy, you get this guy for 2 to 4K MT, easy all day, every day, and you see, boom, that goes in. Morris Peterson, and I think this guy might be on the wrong squad, guys. I don't know that you can get this card for 110K MT. But as far as it comes, like, finding someone that was really close to Kawhi that I actually ran, like, multiple gameplays with, trying to figure out, if these cards can do similar stuff, man, this card is it right here, dude. Like, his, leaners, his fadeaways, hook shot, dribble moves, ability to knock down the 3 with consistency and at 6'9", he's a legit shooting guard. He is a lockdown defender. Like, you could put this guy on Magic, Giannis, whoever. He's going to contest shots. He's going to get steals, and he's an amazing scorer in transition. His pull-up 3 game is awesome, and he can hit you off the dribble. Next up, we got Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews is a Sapphire. Just came out with a Historic Collection, Portland Trailblazers edition. Wesley Matthews is 85-86 rating, but like this card gets a lockdown for his takeover badge. He has glitchy dribble moves for only, I think I have that shoe on him, and it only gives him an 82 on his dribble moves. But I do have a coach, so at shooting guard, so he's gonna have 86 dribble. No wonder he's out there just crushing and speed boosting. I'm like, this card's speed boosting, man. Yeah, like, this is a very saucy card. You hear a lot of people talk about Nicholas Batum. You hear people talk about the gold draws in Petrovic or the Ruby cards, Rod Strickland and Terry Porter. Not many people talking about this Wesley Matthews, and I can tell you that I shut down Pete Down and Kobe with this card before. It is nice. And he can shoot off the dribble, completely get separation. And one of my favorite new cards here, he's kind of small to compare to Kawhi, but on 2KMT Central, he's one of the closest comparison people to Kawhi, and that's because he has all the same defensive stats. His dunking is big-time boosted. He's got over 90 ball control. He has that super glitchy Dr. J behind the dribble move. Look at this. I mean, like, if you want to talk about scoring in the post, hitting from the mid-range, being able to lock down on defense, anybody from the 1 through 3, and just take every single card in this game to the basket for a Ruby card that's like 4 or 5k MT. Maybe it's more than that now, but when I got it, it was 4k MT. And yeah, this is the card. I would buy this card anyway, just because it's going to be super expensive when it leaves the packs on Thursday. But yeah, this is going to be one of the first cards we're going to get gameplay with in the Finding Kawhi budget series. What we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of the players, start one, put one on the bench, and have a little competition between them. See who can put up the best stats and go through a board of unlimited. And you know, I could be losing 3 games in a row, whatever. It's going to kind of compare their stats, see which one has the biggest effect on the game. We're going to let the viewers choose after watching the gameplay who they think was the top performance from that game between the 2 cards in the search to find cards that are similar to Kawhi. And yeah, tomorrow's episode, the over 10k cards that are very similar to Kawhi. It's going to contain mostly diamonds and amethysts that are going to be between 10 and 70,000 MT on the auction house. Be sure to check that out on Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to have our first gameplay. It's going to feature Ruby Larry Hughes versus Ruby Steven Jackson to see who can cook it like Kawhi. This is Carson Cruz. Later.